Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel at Design with Maha. In today's vlog, we will be learning about how to create an character animation with the help of the option called Bone Tool in Adobe Animate CC software. You can use this particular animation in order to create an walk cycle for a character, for an animal, for whatever birds you want, or you can also create it for a normal simple stick figure with the help of this option called Bone Tool. So here, as you can see, I am changing my stage color into green, and now towards the tools option I am going for the shape tool, oval, and the brush tool in order to create an simple stick figure. I am creating everything in one particular layer. You can also create it if you want to do it in another sub layers like that. As if your people are going to create a character animation, you will have to create each and every part of a character separately and keep it in an PNG format and then import it into the library, and then you can bring it inside and you have to convert it into distribute layers so that head, hand, legs and each part of a body will be distributed into different layers. So I have created a stick figure, and towards the left side you can see this bone tool. So with the help of bone tool, I am just going to create an intersection point inside the body. As if the human beings have few kinds of bones inside the bodies, in order to move it accordingly, we are going to replicate the same thing for a stick figure. So as you can see, I am starting here with the help of the bone tool, and you can just drag it wherever you want like this. So how much of a intersection points you want for the particular character or for the particular body, you can do it like this. And below you can see the name has been converted into armature, which is nothing but as soon as you go for the bone tool and the bone tool is going to be working on your stick figure or for the character animation, the name will be automatically changed into armature. Even if you want, you can again change it into a stick figure. It is just for an identification purpose. As it is a normal stick figure, I am doing it in one particular layer. If it is a character animation, you will have to do it in separate layers, as in the body parts should be kept in different layers. So as you can see, it is an armature. So I am double clicking it and I am renaming it as stick figure again. So as soon as we are done with this, the layer timeline 0 will be highlighted into green color till how much of a layer you want it to be animated. You can right click and go for the option called insert frame. So immediately the stick figure will be converted into an animated version. So now I'm just going to apply the animation for the timeline 5, 10, 15, including the 5 intervals in between. As you can see, I am clicking on to the intersection points and I am moving it accordingly like this. Whichever intersection points you wanted to move it accordingly, you can click it over there without, you can see this arrow mark in between the violet color dotted line. So you can click on to the arrow mark and then you can push it towards wherever you want, and you can convert it to whatever shape you want. So I am doing it for interval 5. And so from 0 to 5, this is how the stick figure will be. So I am going for the time interval 10 now, and again I am just going to click the stick figure. Immediately the bone tool will be applied automatically, so you need not bring the bone tool each and every time. You can just go to the timeline and then you can click on to the stick figure or the character which you have created, so that the previously applied bone tool will be static, and you can just shape it like this. So from 0 to 10, this is how the timeline is going to work. At 15, and I'm just going to click the stick figure again. As I'm doing it roughly, I'm not concentrating on the main parts of a stick figure. I'm just concentrating on my bone tool and the intersection points, as in how I'm going to create a normal character animation with the help of a normal stick figure with the tools called brush tool and shape tool. Near the bone tool towards the right side, you can see the other option called bind tool. Below the bone tool, you will have the other option called bind tool, which is nothing but, as you can see, there are small gaps in my stick figure. I can just connect the remaining gaps with the help of the option called bind tool, which is nothing but it is going to act as a binding option in order to stick the particular gaps which I have left in between the character animation. So this is how the animation is going to look till 0 to 20. And at 25, I'm just making the stick figure to be normal. So this is how the animation will be looking at from the timeline from 0 to 25. So as you can see, I'm just going to create bind tool. This is called bind tool. So you can just click onto the stick figure and you will see this blue color dotted gaps in between. You can bind it however you want. I'm not going to use the bind tool now, but for the intersection point, I'm just showing you it is nothing but an stitching in between the gaps which you have already created or the mistakes which you have done between for the stick figure. In this particular layer, I'm just going to create a ball, as in the character is going to kick the ball with the help of the technique called onion skin. So in this particular video, I am applying two things called bone tool animation and also the onion skin option. As you can see, I have created a ball and I am just undoing the outline for that particular ball. And here I am just going to remove the frames because I need to do the onion skin option. So I am just going to remove the frames from 0.5 to 30. In order to remove frames, you can highlight it like this, right click and go for the option called remove frame. So at timeline 0, I have the ball. I am just giving Ctrl C and Ctrl V in order to copy paste it. And to the immediate timeline, I am going for create blank keyframe and I am applying this option called onion skin. So as you can see, I have applied this option called onion skin. I am just going to do this till the timeline 30. I am going to remove this onion skin. This is how the final output is going to look like with the help of this option called bone tool, and also I have applied another animation called onion skin. In order to create this particular animation, we have used two main options called stick figure with the help of tools and also the other thing called bone tool in order to create an intersection point in between the character which I have created over here. You can apply this animation in order to create a character walk cycle. So now we have come to end of today's vlog. In the upcoming vlogs, I will be teaching you about how to use Adobe Animate in a professional manner with all kind of sub animation option and all kind of other effects too. Hope you people found it interesting and educative too. If so, do like, share and subscribe to my channel. We'll meet you in a next interesting vlog with the same software. Until then, take care.